Yo, what's good, everybody? This your boy Noah here from Vices checking in. We're actually shooting at blueprint_DNVR today. So you might have seen our last video, which was ThriftCon in Atlanta. We shouted out Blueprint Denver, a staple here in the city, a new vintage business right down the doors from Vices. So make sure y'all follow and check them out. It's peaceful and quiet in here. Vices is quite noisy and busy right at this moment. So we decided to shoot this over here as we do a special unveiling of a shoe that just dropped today and a deconstruction. So that's a little tip of the hat to what shoe we're gonna be looking at today. You already know by the box, it's none other than another Quick Strike. Now, before I show you the actual shoes, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the matching socks that came with it. And by the pattern and design, you can probably figure out what direction we're headed. 420 vibes. Couldn't figure that out. Let me just make it easy for you. The Nike SB Dunk High Hawaii, more commonly known on the streets as the Maui Wowies. Now, these just dropped today, which we're shooting this Friday, April 23rd, okay? So this is a 420 inspired shoe. Obviously we'll get into the nickname, but Maui Wowie is pretty self-explanatory, as well as the timing of the release. This is not unusual for Nike SB to venture in the industry of cannabis and marijuana. So this is the newest rendition brought to you in an SB form. So let's get into the design and the details of the shoe. On the outside, you're obviously gonna notice the tropical paradise Hawaiian flower vibes, right? So there's flowers and just the colors, materials. However, what's become extremely popular within the Nike brand is the removable outer layer. These are no different. We're gonna get into that. We know we are your favorite channel for layer removal on SBs. So stay tuned for that, because we're gonna cut this shoe apart. But as you see, the colors, the flowers all match the aesthetic of Hawaii and the tropical vibes. I could really use a vacation right now, I'll tell you that much. It's been snowing in Denver. You've got the cream laces equipped that come standard on the shoe, as well as this kind of like cut canvas Nike swoosh. It's not removable or anything like that, so this is gonna stay as is. Same thing obviously with the cream color. And you get some lace options. So you're gonna get green, and you're gonna get a bright orange to match the little tongue tag that you have. Now, on the flip side, you obviously got the Air Zoom unit. So that comfort, that padding, that durability is in there, a staple of Nike SBs. And real quick, let me show you the insole. All right, so taking a look at the insoles, you're gonna see they're slightly different from each other, which on the left shoe, you've got the palm trees burning. However, they don't look like an ordinary palm tree if you look close, along with the Hawaiian flower vibes and maybe a little customized Hawaiian flower, if you will. And then on the right insole, you've got the skull with the head simmering. Not sure what that's indicative of. Not that I partake or anything.
For the kids.
These are for the kids, man. So you got the different design elements on the insole, but that classic Hawaiian t-shirt vibe. Like, this looks like it could be on a nice light silk button up when you're on vacation, cruising the beach, walking on the sand with no shoes on, just enjoying life. Trust me, that's where I want to be right now. Anyway, I'm here with you shooting this video. So moving on, you can actually see some cannabis inspired Hawaiian flowers. We're just gonna call those Maui Wowie flowers, right? So Nike didn't formally adopt that name for this shoe. They just call them the Hawaii, but I mean, you can connect the dots, and that's, like I said, what they've been called on the street. Nike's been very kind of tiptoeing and tap dancing around that borderline of fully embracing cannabis culture in their sneakers and kind of staying a little bit professional and distant from that. I'm not sure what the point is really. Just call them the Maui Wowies and call it a day, especially when your design concept is based on that. But hey, what do I know? Either way, these are really dope on foot. They're definitely gonna get you a lot of attention, people looking at them. But I wanna see what's underneath here because it's like a shaggy green suede, resembling what other than marijuana. So let's go ahead and take a look here underneath the materials and see what we got. And there you have it, a masterpiece. You got the nice shaggy green suede, getting some skunk vibes. I mean, hey, hold up. Ooh. Oh, my bad. And then you got the Hawaiian vibes. Now, I will warn you, be careful when cutting this toe box piece off. First of all, it does go all the way up here to laces, so we'll need to cut higher on the final version here. But be careful when you're removing the toe box if you decide to do so, because this is actually leather underneath. So you don't want to be digging in with a sharp razor, removing the print, and then sorry, I forgot that this was a PG rated channel here. So my apologies, kids. You don't want to mess your toe box up, okay? So be careful when you're removing that print on the outside, that canvas layer, so to speak. But man, I'm really impressed with the toe box. I think this looks dope. I almost want to just see the entire panel removed on the outside, with just like maybe keeping this layer here, the the more like flower style print, and then revealing more of the shoe, because I think that's an amazing combination. I love the colors. Got your little Maui Wowie flower right there, volcano, everything like that. So yeah, this is leather. This is gonna be suede. Overall, I think it looks really clean and complements the shoe altogether. Let me know what you're feeling in the comments. Would you remove all the print, or would you keep it as is and skate in them and let it remove and wear naturally? I think people are going to outdo themselves with these once again, just like they do with most of the removable layer SBs and even Jordans in the past. So Maui Wowie dropped today for $120 on sneakers. They sold out immediately. Skate shops, if you were lucky enough to win a raffle or you got plugged in, congratulations to you. Of course, these were impossible to get, just like every other SB that has come out. Let us know in the comments what you think about this amazing shoe. And will you be sparking these up April 23rd? As you can see, I got a little more carried away. I'm ready to tear this whole shoe apart, man. I like this design a lot. But that does it for this video. So please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. We got more heat on the way. You know we got some sneaker events and some card show videos coming up. SneakerCon is back in effect. You know we're gonna be in the building. Multiple card shows on the agenda for this summer. So man, stay locked in with us. It's gonna be a fun ride this summer. We appreciate y'all checking us out. Have a good one.